While the machine gun provided the raw power of the German squad, the sniper provided its shadow. German sniper doctrine emphasized careful shot placement and concealment to disrupt enemy leadership and movement with surgical precision. This list includes both dedicated long-range sniper rifles and the various designated marksman adaptations used in combat. From the legendary Mauser bolt-action to revolutionary semi-auto designs, today we are uncovering every precision rifle in the German arsenal. The bolt-action lineage, Mauser chassis, Karabiner 98k mit Zielfernrohr, ZF39/various, the Scharfschützengewehr 98k. The scoped Kar98k was the primary long-range precision weapon in German service from the invasion of Poland to the final fall of Berlin. You'll recognize it by its high magnification commercial-style optics, often mounted via complex turret or side claw systems that elevated the scope high above the receiver to allow for bolt clearance. It was the definitive tool for the professionally trained sniper, prized for its exceptional mechanical accuracy and the proven reliability of the Mauser action, which remained smooth and functional even in the sub-zero temperatures of the Russian winter. These rifles were hand-selected at the factory for their superior grouping capabilities, ensuring that only the most precise barrels made it into the hands of the German sniper corps. Karabiner 98k mit Zielfernrohr 41, the Sharpshooter's Mauser. The ZF-41 was not a true sniper rifle, but a specialized tool issued to designated marksmen to extend the effective reach of the average infantry squad. It is easily identified by the tiny 1.5x magnification scope mounted far forward on the rear sight base, a long eye relief design that allowed the shooter to still use stripper clips for rapid reloading in the heat of battle. While it provided enhanced visibility for squad-level support and scout roles, most frontline troops disliked the narrow field of view and low magnification, frequently viewing it as a frustrating half measure that lacked the true tactical advantage of a dedicated sniper optic. Despite its unpopularity, over 350,000 were produced, making it a common, if often misunderstood, sight on the front lines. Karabiner 98k mit Zielfernrohr 4, ZF4, the late war Mauser. In limited numbers, the ZF4 optic, originally developed for the G43 semi-automatic rifle, was adapted to late war Kar98k rifles as a desperate means of simplifying military production. Look for the swept-back side mount that clamped the compact military-grade optic to the right side of the receiver rather than the traditional top-mount position. This was a rugged and practical adaptation intended to provide marksmen with a more durable aiming system, as high-quality commercial lenses became increasingly scarce due to Allied bombing. While it lacked the fine-tuning of earlier turret mounts, it allowed the German industry to keep putting glass on rifles during the resource-starved final year of the conflict. As the intensity of the Eastern Front increased, German snipers demanded a weapon that could provide rapid follow-up shots to engage multiple targets without compromising their concealed positions through the movement of a bolt handle. The semi-automatic lineage, Walter Mauser chassis, Gewehr 41 mit Zielfernrohr, G41, the experimental marksman. The scoped G41 was a rare early attempt to bring semi-automatic precision fire to the frozen trenches of the Soviet Union. You'll recognize it by the massive Bang system muzzle cone, a unique gas trap design, and the ZF-41 optic perched precariously over the receiver. It proved to be a heavy and mechanically complex platform in field conditions, often suffering from fouling that limited its effectiveness during prolonged engagements. Because of its weight and tendency to jam when dirty, many marksmen chose to trade these rifles back for their reliable bolt-action Mausers at the first possible opportunity, viewing the G41 as more of a burden than a tactical benefit. Gewehr 43, Karabiner 43, mit Zielfernrohr 4, G43/K43, the German Garand. The G43 was Germany's answer to the Soviet SVT-40, designed to supplement the bolt-action 98K in high-intensity sectors where volume of fire was as critical as accuracy. It is identifiable by its boxy stamped steel receiver and the integral side rail that allowed for the easy, standardized mounting of the ZF-4 optic. This platform offered much faster follow-up shots, allowing a marksman to engage several advancing targets in quick succession without breaking their cheek weld. While the G43 offered a significant firepower advantage in defensive skirmishes, it never quite reached the ultimate long-range precision of the 98K, cementing its role as a deadly designated marksman tool rather than a pure sniper rifle. For the elite paratroopers of the Fallschirmjäger, precision fire had to be integrated into a weapon that was compact enough to jump from a plane, yet powerful enough to suppress an entire platoon upon landing. Specialized paratrooper lineage, Krieghoff chassis. Fallschirmjäger Gewehr 242 mit Zielfernrohr, FG42. Selected examples of the FG42 were fitted with optics to serve as high-performance designated marksman rifles within elite paratrooper units. Its defining visual is the side-mounted ZF-4 optic and the side-loading magazine that gave the rifle its unique, asymmetrical profile and balanced center of gravity. It was a lethal and versatile hybrid, allowing a paratrooper to provide precision marksman support at distance or instantly switch to full auto suppression if their concealed position was compromised by the enemy. Because the FG42 was produced in such small numbers, these scoped variants were highly prized as prestige weapons, representing the pinnacle of German small arms engineering for airborne troops. In the final year of the war, Germany turned to its newest revolutionary platform to provide a precision edge during the desperate defensive fighting in the ruins of the Reich.
The assault rifle lineage. Sturmgewehr 44, STG-44, the scoped storm rifle. The STG-44 was experimentally adapted with telescopic sights to turn the world's first assault rifle into a specialized mid-range sharpshooter platform. You can spot these rare variants by the ZF-4 scope mounted to a rail on the stamped steel receiver, a configuration intended to provide enhanced mid-range precision during late-war defensive operations. While it was never intended to be a standardized long-range sniper program, this adaptation allowed a marksman to dominate engagements out to 400 meters with significantly more accuracy than the standard iron-sighted version. It was a forward-thinking evolution, foreshadowing the modern tactical marriage between the assault rifle and the magnified optic that would become the global military standard decades later. From the master-crafted Mausers of 1939 to the specialized, scoped Sturmgewehrs of 1945, German sniper doctrine prioritized technology as a force multiplier. These weapons created a legacy of precision that still influences modern designated marksman roles today. If you want to see the rifles the Allies used to hunt these snipers down, click the video on screen now to see the story of the British Lee Enfield. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next deep dive into history.